Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys, Scorpio? Hope you're all well. Thanks for dropping in. If you're looking for a singles love specific reading, check out my playlist. I put them up every Monday. Hopefully there's a message there for you. This is a general read. It can be any aspect of your life. Doesn't mean there won't be relationship energy or singles energy. It just is what it is sometimes. Take what resonates. If something doesn't, just leave it behind, okay? Let it go. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. There we go. Oh, I see a new opportunity. You may meet somebody new through friends or family, online dating, social media, some kind of community. I see some very positive energy here. It's an opportunity for a fresh new start. Okay, it could be just meeting someone, being granted. It could be an invitation to an event. I see a decision. So someone is making a decision. It could be a reconciliation, but I actually feel this is a decision. Okay, someone is about to make a decision. So it's an energy of judgment, judging for yourself. Okay, this opportunity. Yeah. It looks like a healing energy, an opportunity for a fresh new start. It's an opportunity to release something. Some of you may be letting go of people, okay? Making a decision to let go. It's a judgment to have a fresh new start. So it's a new opportunity. There's that Queen of Pentacles. Always the Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because the Queen of Pentacles is grounded. So there is definitely something to do with past. Some of you may be making a decision to let go of some people to have a fresh new start. This could be moving to a new community, starting new friendships. Whatever that energy is. It'll be a little different for everyone, but the Queen of Pentacles is definitely focused on their money, staying grounded. Okay, so there could be someone here you're not so sure you see in your future. Okay, because I can see the way, if it was going to be like this with a positive card in front of it, I do feel there's an opportunity. It is there, but it's your decision, okay? To be practical, grounded, and sensible. Do you see this in your future? Because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. It sits down and goes, now, because Queen of Pentacles has long-term views, especially about being comfortable, being financially stable, okay? About partners. So it's an energy of reciprocity. It has to do with equal give and take. So you may have some trust issues. You're not so sure you trust this. Okay, whether you want to reciprocate. Now, I do see a Libra energy. You may have somebody with that energy there, but I feel like it's your decision. You're judging a situation. You may have people who are very judgmental of you, okay, as well. You may not be comfortable with them because there's something I feel you're not comfortable with, and there's some trust issues. But, I feel like it could be miscommunication. There's a lack of reciprocity. Not enough information is being given. So it has to do with reciprocity. You may not be so sure you want to reciprocate, okay? Or if you're interested, you may not be trusting it. That's what I feel. But it's telling you to judge for yourself, to ground yourself before you make a decision. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. So you may be leaving some people behind, okay? That aren't communicating, maybe ignoring you, not reciprocating, okay? And you may not be comfortable with it. There's something you're not comfortable with, possibly. But you're going to ground yourself before you make a decision, Scorpio. Yeah. So I do see decisions, options, a little procrastination. Yeah, you can do that sometimes. Everybody can. It has to do whether you want to reciprocate, if you want to accept this offer. There may not be enough information, or whatever. It could be with a group of people you're not sure about. But I actually feel positive energy. I actually do. But you're not trusting it for some reason. Now, it could be other people as well, okay? I feel miscommunication. There's a lack of information. So I feel it's saying to just kind of take your time here and look at it. I see options, possibilities. Some of you may have other options or possibilities. You may be hearing something, so don't make a decision by what other people say if there isn't all the information. Don't trust everything if it's not all there, because I feel like it's something that, it's sort of like dropping hints, sharing some information but not all, okay? And I do feel there's a decision. So there's possibilities, options, maybe a little fantasizing. Queen of Pentacles can fantasize, could be a fantasy here. But I feel like it's really about the procrastinating, making a decision, looking at all the possibilities, all the options, okay, before you make a decision. Some of you may have a few people reaching out, maybe trying to decide, okay. Just take what resonates. Yeah, I feel like if there's gossip and you're not getting all the information you need, you're going to have a hard time trusting it, okay? Because it's something that's kind of filtering in. It's trickling, okay? It's not all there, but it has to do whether you want to accept this, whether you're going to reciprocate. So it has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility, and going down this path. I do feel possible gossip, third party. Somebody may have other options. You may have heard something about someone. Okay, there may be something being said here. But I got to tell you, it's telling you to just be calm about it. Be practical and be sensible. Trust your own decision-making process. Don't trust what other people have to say, especially if you're not hearing the whole story. So I see that energy. It has to do with compatibility, possibly something creative. It's about building something, two people coming together to build, to go down that path. So it could be a work opportunity. Okay, oh yeah, possibly love. So I do see love here. It's the energy of choosing what you love and making a decision, looking at all the possibilities, kind of, looking into the future. Do you see yourself with this person or in this situation? There could be other people involved, and that's a problem when it's about two people coming together, building something, okay? But I actually feel you may hear that there's someone else involved, or, like I say, it's a decision to make here. Some of you may have options too. You may have a couple options in love. You may be having to make a decision. There's maybe someone here you're not trusting. But like I say, if it's gossip, don't trust it. Yeah, see, there could be other people involved. Too many people involved in your love life. Could be something to do with social media, people's comments, things that they're saying. But I still feel there's something positive. And I feel like you're trying to make the right decision. I feel like you will. Okay? Yeah, I do. I feel like you're very sensible, being practical about this. Now, this could be another person, okay, reaching out, offering you something, telling you something. You may not be trusting it, okay? You're not so sure. Maybe feeling like there's some kind of manipulation here. Watch out for the people around you. Sometimes people do manipulate other people, but maybe not intentionally. They could have your best interest at heart, but make sure you get all the info. That's what I feel like it's saying. Make sure you're getting everything that you need. It's an energy of not giving to somebody, not reciprocating, It's something trickling in. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, I feel like there's just too many people involved, and that's what I feel. Too many people involved. You need to make the decision. It's a decision between two. So it has to do with being patient, grounding yourself, looking at this. Do you want to invest in this? Okay. Yeah. So it could be something to do with waiting for an investment to pay off. It could be an opportunity that you're waiting for, and you're trying to make a decision. If it's not coming in fast enough, it could be something financial. It may not pay off. You may not be trusting it. But I feel there's some kind of miscommunication or manipulation. We'll see. Yeah, I think you've got someone here who's telling you something here. Now, I don't know what this is. We're going to find out. Yeah. So it has to do with control. Somebody's trying to control something. Okay. So it's about staying on course, not letting your emotions control you, being sensible. Don't let your emotions control you, Scorpio. You can do that sometimes. So it's telling you to kind of ground yourself first. It's about investing. It's about waiting patiently for something to pay off. Some of you might be making a decision about paying off a car. It could be that simple. And you might be kind of putting out more money for it than you need. Okay, you may be looking at this. But I definitely feel there's people here. I see 3 people. Could be more, but there's definitely other people involved. And it could be other people being involved in your love life. Okay, you may hear something, part of a story, not sure you're trusting it. Okay, that someone's involved with somebody else. So it has to do with investing. So there it is. It's an energy of the way someone conducts themselves, the way they behave. So it's an energy of 2 people being on the same page. You may not be on the same page with some of the people around you. You're just not getting each other. Or it is a love interest. So it's about how someone conducts themselves. I feel like this is yourself. Okay. I see some Taurus energy here. So it's about Could be a negotiation. You may be waiting for something and negotiating something. Try not to let your emotions control you, okay? Don't let them run away with you. I see a judgment. What is this all about? Could be to do with commitment or marriage. Somebody may be telling you something. But it's also a person who tries to control the flow of information, you see. Yeah, so I do see an energy of a little soul searching. There's that hermit energy, little Virgo energy. You may have it in your chart, or Taurus, but it's really an energy of two people being on the same page, getting each other. And it's the way someone conducts themselves. Someone may be kind of controlling, okay? So don't try to control anything if you feel that way. It's a decision. So I feel like you got someone here shining a little light. And they're spending a little time alone contemplating. Now this could be to do with marriage and commitment, about investing. Now this could be about someone inviting you to meet their friends or family. Okay, like I say though, there could be other people involved, but it could be positive. It could be an invitation, okay, taking you down this path, introducing to friends and family. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah, let's see judgment. Yeah, so it's an energy of manifesting, having all the tools and the information to manifest. So there's something manifesting. This is a person who's looking for information, maybe reaching out to other people, looking online, looking to see if you're invested in anyone, if you're in any kind of relationship, or they're just watching how you conduct yourself. Okay? Yeah. Very practical, very grounded. So that's telling you to just stay grounded. This is interesting. Oh yeah, we've got someone here. Possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is the person who, is manifesting. You may have a couple people mirroring each other. I feel like there is three people. You may have to make a choice between two, Scorpio. Okay, it's a decision in love. You may have heard some gossip that there's somebody here who's actually in a relationship. If you have a person who will not invest, they will not introduce you to friends and family or take you out in public, it's possible this person's involved with other people. Okay, so I can see that energy. You may have heard something about it. Make sure you get all the information. But if you have someone who's not giving, they're not cooperating, or you're just not getting the information, hearing what you need to hear, okay, that's where the trust issues start. So it could be someone who's not trusting you, okay, or you have someone who's manipulating. So watch out for manipulation. I think you got a person, I think there's something to do with a relationship. Now it could be in the workplace, could be something to do with a negotiation or a contract. It's somebody who's going to try to control something, and I feel someone's going to lose control, and I do feel there is a manipulation. I have to be honest. I feel like it's a person who, or you have two people here, okay? You're manifesting possibly two. But I feel like you got someone who's strategizing and manipulating a little bit here. And it's a decision. I feel this decision is going to be yours in the end, and that has to do with whether someone's compatible, whether they're right for you. There's a need for cooperation and compromise. I feel like you've got a person who doesn't want to compromise or cooperate here. I feel like there's another person involved. Now it's a person who may be feeling maybe there's too many people involved. Okay, there may have been gossip, things like that. Someone may have judged you or made a decision. Maybe felt you were manipulating them, or someone manipulated them and they made a decision. See, there's definitely something, too many people involved between two other people. Not a fan of that energy, because it's up to two people, okay, to agree, to disagree, to get on the same page. But like I say, if you have a person who won't take you out, they won't invest in taking you out, introduce you to friends or family, or go out in public with you, because I do see a possibility of two options. I see two options. Some of you are going to move away, take the lessons you learned from the past and move away to avoid a disaster. I do see another opportunity. I also see the possibility of moving, relocating. Maybe you're thinking about this. Some of you might be moving away from friends who just aren't on the same page, not like-minded, whatever that energy. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot going on here, or a lot of different little stories here. Yeah, so I do feel it's about taking the lessons you learned. So if there's someone here who doesn't want to take the time to get to know you, they're always controlling things, you can't get on the same page. If they won't take you out and introduce you to friends and family, okay? Or like I say, somebody else may have gotten in the middle between you and another person. Take the lessons you learned, moving forward calmly and peacefully. I feel like you've got another opportunity. I feel like you have several. I don't know if you're trusting either one, though. I actually feel like you got a couple people who mirror each other. I feel like you've learned a lot here, but I do see an opportunity for a fresh new start. So it's whether you're going to reciprocate or not, how you feel about a situation. Scorpio, yeah. So it's taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. So there's a little bit of a pause. This is introspection. Now, it could be yourself. You may have Taurus or Virgo in your chart, or it's another person, a little Pisces energy. It's taking a pause, going within, looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things differently. Someone may have approached you, may have said a couple of things to you that may have led you to move away from someone and take another opportunity. But I got to tell you, there's someone who's a manipulator. Someone's manipulating the situation. Or you have two people who are mirroring each other. And you have two options, two possibilities. There it is. Incoming communication, multiple opportunities. You're not trusting it. And I do feel there could be, I'm going to tell you something about texting and miscommunication. That's what I feel. There's some kind of communication, misunderstanding because there's not enough information. Someone is taking a pause and looking at this now, seeing things different. Okay. Yeah. This is about two people being on the same page. You can't get on the same page if you don't spend time together, and you can't, and it's about getting to know each other's friends and family. If you have a person who will not introduce you to their friends and family, and you feel they're manipulating you, they probably are, okay? They won't take you out in public, things like that. But I see a very busy time, things speeding up, multiple opportunities. Some of you are moving away from someone because you don't trust them. So I do feel it's a play on words, a manipulation. There's somebody else involved here. Someone may have manipulated another person because they wanted things to go in their favor. It could have caused a separation or a pause, but take the time to look at this from a different perspective. Like I say, you've got someone who's looking at this here. It could be the other person, like I say, who is manipulated, but this is a person who's very strategic. Their strategy, right? They have all the tools and all the information. They're looking for everything they need to know. Could be just watching how you conduct yourself. Could be someone who wants to approach you. Okay, I definitely see several scenarios. This is someone who's strategizing, okay? Definitely strategizing to make a decision. Now, it has to do with letting go, releasing something, but it could have to do with a reconciliation because of something that happened, to do with this investment. But, it's an energy. I feel as though you're in energy where you're just being patient. I think your patience is going to pay off here, okay? I do. And I feel like you just sort of stay in that energy with that Queen of Pentacles. Not so sure if you see a future with someone. I feel like you're going to move on here, taking the lessons you've learned. But like I say, it could be this person. You may have somebody heading in your direction. Now, this could be a person from another community. This could be a long distance situation. This could be a work situation as well. Too much talk, too much activity, a lot of busy. Yeah, I feel there's multiple opportunities. I can see it. Someone's looking to see if you have other opportunities, maybe. Like I say, someone may be manipulating the situation a little bit, but they're definitely looking for information, so they have all the tools they need before they come towards you. It's likely a person who's not taken the time to get to know you. They're not giving. This is likely someone you've been giving to, you no longer. I also feel this is someone you made feel comfortable. You tried to make someone feel comfortable, but something is now making you uncomfortable. I can see it. I do feel as though you're moving on here. I do think you're moving in another direction. You're about to make a decision. I feel like you have someone who may have other options or possibilities because you're looking at that, okay? Because there's some reason why this person won't take you out in public, or there's just other people involved. The Queen of Pentacles is very good at feeling that energy. There it is. This is waiting for news, waiting to make a decision. I actually feel it's an energy where the ship has sailed, too little, too late. I feel like you were patient with someone. I actually feel like you've got a person who feels too little, too late. You see, there's three. I see three people being involved. Like I say, you may have two people that mirror each other. Two people who are similar. So you may be taking lessons you learned from one person, applying it to this new beginning. I know it sounds complicated, but that's the gist of it. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. There we are. Yeah, see, it's not trusting someone to cooperate or compromise. This is someone unwilling to cooperate or compromise. Too little, too late. You're not trusting it. So I feel like the ship has sailed. There's someone you don't trust. I do see a Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. So this is yourself. I think it's yourself, okay? Scorpio, you can be quite intuitive. I know you can. I know you can take that pause and look at things from different angles, but so can this person. This is somebody who sees both sides of a situation, seeing both sides. Something cooking here, but yeah, see, it's not trusting this emotional fulfillment. This is the path that you're on, not trusting it. It has to do with happiness, whether this will make you happy. But I got a feeling it's this person. I think you got a person who's looking at things different. You may get a communication. Could be something you're waiting for and you're just kind of looking at it, maybe fantasizing about it a little bit. But I feel like the decision is going to be yours. It doesn't matter what this person does. It's you that makes the final decision. Okay, always remember that. Just ground yourself first. No rush. I see things moving fast, it's messages, communications coming in out of the blue, but you're not trusting it, right? There's something in the communication. I feel like there could be a miscommunication too with one person here. Okay, so take a little time. Yeah, so there is definitely something new, and I do feel something is becoming exposed. See, that's that light. Somebody is definitely contemplating, looking for clues and answers to see if you've started something new. There's that Sun. I see a little Leo energy. There's that Gemini energy again. So yeah, this is a person who I feel wants to come towards you. I do feel a reconciliation and I do see an event, okay, to start new, something new. Could be new friends, new family, relocating. Some of you are thinking about moving or relocating. In fact, you may have a person who may be thinking that. This could be about taking something to another level as well. But I feel there's trust issues. I also feel, like I say, there's some kind of manipulation. It could be someone who plays little mind games as well. If you feel something is off, okay, look at it from a different perspective. But I feel like it's more them than you. Not that you don't have that energy of looking at things from a different perspective, seeing both sides of a situation, you see. Gemini, Libra energy can do that, especially Gemini. It's here twice, very strong energy, but it's about a bond between two people. Okay, it's about a bond. It's about two people who build each other up. Where they don't need to play mind games or manipulate, you see. So I feel like you've had a few situations like this, but I do see meeting someone new. Someone's looking to see if you've met someone new, or you have someone around you that wants to approach you. This is often a person who's just kind of hanging around, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right opportunity to approach you, to talk to you. Okay, so I can see that too. So if you have a place where you go, maybe you're thinking of just, it's very possible when I see it. A lot of times it's very simple. Investing, going out, going to new places, meeting new people, people who are like-minded. You may have a place where you're going that's kind of a habit where you feel people aren't like-minded, okay? They don't get you, you don't get them, you're just not on the same page. So it's possible you're thinking of moving or relocating, okay? It could be yourself having a fresh new start somewhere else. You might have you may be going to this place, you may meet someone new. So it could be spirit just telling you, okay, if you don't trust something, don't go for it. It's about staying in your power, not being ruled by your emotions, but taking off in another direction. If you feel someone's manipulating you, they probably are. Okay, but don't trust what other people say. Always trust your own decision-making process. Yeah, and I do see a new beginning. I see something new, something very happy, very positive. Now, it's an energy still. There's that trust, you see. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I feel like you're not getting the information you need. You're not hearing something you need to hear, or you need something that you're not getting from someone. Okay, and it has to do with the decision, the judgment, see? Yeah, someone may have judged you wrong. They may have relied on gossip, other people, what they had to say, or vice versa. So, yeah, I do see movement, possible moving, relocating. moving away, or just moving away from a group of people that you're not getting. And if it's not you, it's this person. Okay. Yeah. See, you got a person contemplating it, or in fact, you could be, or you may have a couple people around you. I think you're definitely seen as Queen of Pentacles, very practical, very reliable, someone who's always preparing ahead, always prepared for everything. I think you got a new opportunity coming. Whatever it is you need to leave behind, leave it. Move away to avoid a disaster. Take the things you learned and move on. It's about knowing when to move on. Okay. So yeah, I feel like it's time to let go of trust issues as well. And I do feel there's an energy with another person. It's like two people kind of not trusting each other here, because relying on other people, relying on social media, comments, things like that, or relying on gossip, the trickle of information that's really not clear. Okay. That's what I feel is happening. But I do see an energy where the ship has sailed. Some of you are moving on, exploring other options, maybe thinking of just going to other places to meet people, and I actually feel like you will. Now, this could be a person who's trying to figure out where you are, what you're up to, okay? It could be a person checking you out on social media, looking to see what you're up to, how you conduct yourself. They're seeing the Queen of Pentacles, so there's some very, very positive energy. I think you got a person who's going to approach you here. Yeah, but I feel there could be gossip, people talking, saying things, you know, a lot of judgment here. Somebody could be quite judgmental. Somebody who's judged you wrong, you know, based on what other people say. That's what I feel this is really about for most of you. But there is something new, okay? I do see the sun shining, things becoming clear. I'll tell you, it's clear about love, clear about choices in love. It's a decision between two people, not other people. Like I say, someone may have be trying to come between you and someone else. Something that may have already happened. But whatever you do, take that little pause, look at things from a different perspective, see things differently. So, yeah, if you feel like you can't trust someone, definitely don't, look at that why, okay? If it doesn't feel right. But I do see a bond and a connection between two people. It's about two people who build each other up. By cooperating and compromising. It's hard to get on the same page with someone if you're not hearing what you need to hear, you're not getting invitation, or they won't take you out to introduce to friends and family. You don't know if you fit in with their life or their lifestyle. And I feel like you have a person who's going through this. They're either thinking about it, looking at it from a different perspective, someone who may have judged you wrong, or there was other people involved. Either or. Tell me about the sun. Yeah, you got something new, a new place, new friends, new family, or just a new invitation. I see something really positive. Yeah, it's trusting the intuition, knowing everything you need to know. I think you already know, okay? Some of you already know something. But I feel like what you got is a person who's definitely shining that light. They're going within. Into me I see. I think some of you already know the answer here. But I actually feel this person may too. This is somebody who's maybe keeping a secret. They don't want it exposed, so they won't take you out. So I feel it's like you already know, okay? But I feel like this person's looking to see if you've started something new. So if it is a reconciliation energy, I'm not so sure you're going to trust this person to make you happy. But I think you got a person who, I think you got someone who's got some regrets. Either they played mind games or manipulated or lied, whatever, but it has to do with that communication. Something in the communication may have been a little manipulative, but I definitely see a couple opportunities. Somebody's maybe looking to see if you do. Oops. Yeah, so I do see some kind of transformation. See, this is the communication. Multiple opportunities, you may be changing your mind and moving away, okay? But it could be this person that did. I think someone is going through a change of perspective, change of heart. But yeah, just trust your intuition, okay? I feel everything's going to be exposed. I do think there is something new. I actually feel some of you could have someone coming back towards you wanting to start new, a fresh new start. But I feel like you're ready for new. I think the ship has sailed. I think it's too late. I actually feel like there are other possibilities and options that would meet your expectations here. But it's going to be different for everyone. I can see it. I can see the opportunities. those doors that are open. And it may not be love. It could be choosing a job you love, a community you love, friends you love. And I do definitely see you being happy in the future. I see that sun shining for you. Okay. So there's the energy. Why? Because you're taking your power back. You're the one in control. Look at that. Empress energy, the birth of something new. You're going to get something you want. Somebody here didn't get something they wanted. They may have made a decision, judged you based on what other people have to say. Okay, or even based on social media, things like that. So you're going to get something you want. But I do see an energy of being a little cautious. I do think you're going to be cautious. Okay, and you're going to take your time. But I do see an opportunity, and I do see you being open to other options and possibilities. I see this beautiful healing energy. I also see creative pursuits, going down a path, creating something, getting something you want, doing something for yourself as well. I love your energy here. I feel like this is just how you're going to be. Okay, that's your energy, change, transformation, something to do with the communication that came in very quickly, and another opportunity. You're not trusting one, so you're moving on. So it's sort of an energy of next. And you're going to get what you want. Okay, definitely do try to go to different places, meet some new people. Okay, I actually feel some people who are a little more like-minded. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of abundance. I feel some of you are very generous. Maybe you've been too generous with people and they're not reciprocating. Could be a person or just people around you. Okay, so really watch that energy. Stay balanced. All right. I'm going to grab a couple of charms that's guiding me. I have the star. So this is about hopes and dreams. Okay, this is about releasing something, letting go of people who don't serve you or serve your best interests. They don't have to serve you, but you know what I mean. People who aren't like-minded. They aren't on the same page. Okay, you're not getting each other. But like I say, it could be a love interest, yeah. So there's definitely two hearts here. I see an O, so it's an energy of something circling back around possibly. Or it's a person's initials. I see a little heart, but I see your hopes and dreams. There's something here to do with love, a bond and a connection between two people, but it's people you love, that's supportive people around you. Okay, so and it's also an energy of you doing something you love, being very open, being very healing. It's about giving. You're giving something here, but you're open to receive as well. I think you're just keeping your options open. I think you're being cautious, but I do think you're going to get what you want here. Some kind of wish fulfillment, Scorpio. Lovely. I see a little pink heart. Yeah, you got someone who's thinking about their feelings, watching how you conduct yourself. I can see we've got the deer. So sometimes a person is a little bit of a runner, you know, a little bit... yeah, just if you have people who prey upon you because you're generous, but then they don't give, it's an energy of exploitation as well. When I see that, make sure someone isn't exploiting you. It's a person who comes towards you, they want something from you, but they really have no intentions of giving anything. So I feel like that's where you're going to make your decision. Yeah, it's a heart with a key, and there's the key. The key is communication, an agreement. This could be a negotiation process too, where you're just contemplating all this. I see you getting something you want though. I see wish fulfillment, but I do see you keeping some things for yourself, offering one cup. You're no longer sacrificing or giving too much, because I feel like you've given too much. Okay, you've been giving and not getting anything in return. Yeah, you're very generous, very gracious, making people feel comfortable, maybe comfortable in your home. You know, but I feel like it's an energy of learning those lessons, okay? Yeah. Tell me about this transformation. So there it is. I see an F. I see a book being open, a little Taurus energy. So what I feel here is it's about being an open book, okay? This is somebody who's not an open book. Some of you are off in another direction. I can see you moving away, even relocating or just going to new places. I see a fresh new start. I see you being really preparing for this. You're preparing for something. And this transformation is there. And it's an energy of new rules, new regulations. Okay. It's about conforming. It's Taurus energy, but it's somebody who's not being an open book. Okay. I feel like you are. Yeah, it's a change, the way you're conducting yourself. You're now conducting yourself as the Empress. That's why there's the Taurus energy. It's an energy of change of habits, the way you're conducting yourself. You're staying in control. I love your energy. Yeah, look at that. There's that fish. So it's an energy of swimming upstream here, you see. Yeah, you're keeping your options open. I say that there's an energy of some Pisces energy here. So it's an energy of the ship has sailed. And I actually feel like you're just keeping your options open. You're open to receive, you know. Yeah, I see a K. I see a T, an M, and a key. Beautiful. The key. What is the key? The key is different for everyone. Something about moving and movement, somebody making a move. You have a person who's waiting for the right opportunity to make a move, and they feel like it's going to be too late. Now, it could be someone you're waiting for. While you're waiting, I feel like you're keeping your options open. And the Empress never sits and waits idle. The Empress is always open to other options, okay? I feel that's your energy. Never wait for somebody, okay? Anybody who doesn't give, reciprocate, or they don't talk to you, or they breadcrumb you, look at that, okay? Yeah, don't wait. Don't let anyone who keeps you waiting isn't interested enough, or they don't have very good motives, or they don't even know what they want. So don't miss other opportunities, okay? Yeah, so there's the energy of the leaf. So something to do with this transformation, Scorpio season more than likely. It's about contemplating, releasing something. It's about releasing and letting go. Beautiful. We have a little bit of a broken heart. So there's someone here who, so the trust issues, a little bit of a broken heart, but it could be just, like I say, a little heartache, a little fear of being hurt. But I feel like you're going to make the right choice. I think you got a person here who's kind of leaving you hanging here. And I do feel there is other people involved. I do feel this person may have changed their mind because they got another opportunity. So they stopped talking to you or started breadcrumbing. Look at it, okay? Possible they're seeing things from your perspective too. But I think you've got this covered. I feel like you have. And if you don't, you will after this reading. So I see an N. I see you saying no. Okay, I see you saying yes to somebody and no to someone else. I see an M. And I see an airplane. So it could be travel. This could be, it could be all kinds of things going on, but it has to do with the air energy incoming, being open to communication. You're open, but you're keeping things to yourself. You're now offering one cup. You're now not going to give and be generous, because the Empress is a person who has healed. Empress is someone who's mastered the elements of all the queens. Somebody who's sacrificed and given and not gotten anything in return. So you've definitely learned. You know exactly what you're doing. Love it so much. Yeah, there's the judgment and the decision. There's the horn, the communication. So there's definitely a communication here. So really watch that communication. There could be a miscommunication with someone, so make sure you look at it from a different perspective, their perspective, your perspective. But I think it's this person. Okay? Very interesting. But I do see this leaf. I see some kind of change and transformation going in another direction. Okay? Don't be afraid, okay? I don't think you have anything to be afraid about, because I feel like you're going to do what you need to do, okay? And I do think you're going to get something you want. I think there's another person who's not going to get what they want because they're going to play little mind games and manipulate. I think so there it is. There's the release. You're going for your hopes and dreams. You're going to get something you want, okay? Follow those dreams, whatever they are. Now, it could be a creative pursuit, a job, relocating, moving towards people who are like-minded. I see a very, very positive energy for you. It's all good. So it could be a process you're going through, a learning process. But I feel like you're going to take the things that you learned, and it's creating you to transform into this Empress energy. Take care, Scorpio, and we'll see you soon.